Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can have we have the camera. Forgot. On. Anyways, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January 21st, and we will be experiencing some interesting plays. Okay, right? President Trump speaks at 8:30, so we can expect some very high volatile, plays in the market. Okay. Um, and you got odd USD, odd plays at 7:30 p.m., which y'all can play as well, right? Um, I'm kind of like changing my perspective on like playing a Tokyo session because sometimes I don't have time to trade throughout the day, right? So I kind of want to trade early and then probably trade late in session if I'm up. But besides that, I want to keep it simple. Okay, so anyways, we have the daily time frame, right? As you can clearly see, you got structure high, low, high, price then broke. And it just kept dropping and never been mitigated. So price does come back up there, then it's potential distribution. But it went lower, lower, high, lower, low. Price broke, higher, low, high, and then price broke right here, right? So actually broke our structure right here. So potentially what we want to look for right there. Potentially what we want to look for is price playing there, but also, right, what do you have here? Which is, I'm pretty sure it's off the weekly. I took my weekly off. Anyways, right, we have a weekly accumulation right here. So that's a breaker structure. So potentially, right, if we got a weekly structure, we might have a 4-hour, 1-hour accumulation out of here. If we get a 1-hour accumulation out of here, then yeah, it can potentially play out. Really, this was the candle that broke that structure. To POI. All right, so right here you can see price broke structure out of there, right? We know that this is a weekly break. The weekly is bullish as of right now. So if we get some type of 4-hour weekly, and then you have the daily out of here, break structure. So if we get a 4-hour, 1-hour break, yeah, then this thing can potentially go. And as you can see, price did give that right here. So boom, you got your breaker structure there. Okay, so essentially what you want to see is right here, right? A 15-5-minute break, counter trend, the 1-hour, which we did get right here. Okay, so it's a little mild, but it's there. Okay, it went lower low, lower high, or low, price did break structure right here. So what you can identify is what? You got your breaker structure, you got your whole point of interest right here, you got your imbalance, right? Boom, imbalance. That was actually a pretty clean play right here. And then price came back in the counter trend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Price and broke came back right here, which this was the entry right here. So if you play that, that's pretty clean. Prices continuing to go up. Honestly, like the way it's going, pretty sure you can target this high because based off of daily, based off of weekly, based off of weekly, it is accumulating right there. Price is accumulating right there. So so that was pretty clean play right there, clean opportunity. As of right now, right, understanding where we are at, right, price still has the potential to distribute out of here, right? So we get a 4-hour, 1-hour distribution, out of this area, okay, then potentially, right, if price comes up here, 4-hour, 1-hour distributes, then of course we'll be taking that play. But if it doesn't, then we potentially be looking for a price to, go past that, and considering where the weekly's at, potentially targeting this area, right? Why? Because where were we? We got some distribution out of there. So that'll be interesting to see on the DXY. I really talked on DXY for a long time, right? Okay. So I'm anticipating some longs today, right? Some longs and continuation plays. Now if price were to break below this low, then of course you'd be looking for longer, right, accumulation play. Now if price were to close below this low, then no. Yeah, we got a breaker structure out of there on based off of the, well, it's not a breaker structure, but we continue to go, then we still anticipate price to come down lower, accumulate out of here based off the 4-hour, 1-hour. If it doesn't, I mean the 4-hour and the daily, if it doesn't, then and it closes way down here, then yeah, we would be anticipating bearish action. Okay, so what I got for DXY. So we're taking a look at that, right? Look at the weekly, right? We're just consolidating. We ain't going nowhere, right? So last point of interest that we got here is here, which we did get a breaker structure right there, right, based off of the weekly. So we'd be anticipating yeah, okay, that's clean. All right, so you got structure right here, right? Went higher high. Let me get my demonstration. Higher high, higher low, higher high, price then broke. Right, so what we be anticipating is boom, 4-hour. I keep putting 4-hour range, but you got your breaker structure, you got your point of interest, you got the sweep of liquidity, all that good stuff. But what we be anticipating is price giving us a 4-hour, 1-hour break, which we did get. Okay, so you got this break right here, you got this breaker structure, pretty clean, right? Taking that, right? So we'd be looking for a 15 5-minute counter trend starting, okay, which we did get. Went higher high, higher low, higher high, price broke. So this is pretty clean to me. The long-term swing, say if you saw this breaker structure, okay, you saw this breaker structure, your point of interest, that you'd be looking for a 5-minute, 1-minute counter trend, and we did get that right here. Right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, price broke, and you could have just took it right here off the open. Maybe your stop loss was a little bit more tighter, right? And right now you'd be sitting at a 1 and 3, which is pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I mean, the way it's looking right now, we are anticipating shorts, especially off of the weekly and daily structure. Honestly, I would swing this. We got targets, mass targets, liquidity down here, targets down here, equal lows. If you want to get a better view, right? We got all this structure down here. So yeah, I'm anticipating shorts today. Okay. For Euro USD. Okay, but right, let's say this, right? We don't distribute. Okay. If we came up, broke structure, okay, and then we anticipate accumulation or a continuation, right? sweeping liquidity, and potentially get some distribution above the high. Now, if that's not the case and price goes above here, then we'd be anticipating counter trend play and looking for the high, sweeping out this consolidation that we're currently in. So yeah, and we'll see what it does. And yeah, BJ, right? I have a lot of stuff on. Yeah, there. A lot of stuff down here too. I usually try to go on a clean chart. Oh, I got forex.com. Barely. Okay, I can clean that. All right, so we can understand DJ is bullish than ever. Matter of fact, we might as well look at the monthly on this one because I can't see it. But we are right. Where are we? Price is near area of a whole bunch of stop losses, right? And a whole bunch of buy stops, right? So a lot of money, a lot of liquidity right here, right? So if price were to sweep that up, then that'll be interesting in the next couple months. Now, understanding where we are on a weekly, right? We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we're pretty much bullish as of right now on a weekly, right? So, and then we have the daily, we have the higher high and we have the higher low. I'll be anticipating some type of 4 hour, 1 hour play, long play, right? Which we did get right here, never got mitigated out of, okay? And just kept going up, higher high, higher low. So, and we did just get a break of structure. So, what we can anticipate, right? I'm gonna mark this up. You got your point of interest. I know, I'm sorry guys, I really don't mark up liquidity up like that for you guys, and I apologize so you guys can see it, but like for me, I can like spot it with my eyes, like okay, all right, cool. I'll just try my best because I kind of get tired of doing it. So, we did get some type of accumulation here and then price distributed out of there, but remember, right, we got this break of structure, so this is the area of price that never got mitigated out of. So we'll be anticipating some type of long play out of here for interest there, right? And also you got sweep of liquidity, equal lows down here. Oops. Yeah, equal lows down here. I need to bring this up. I don't know why I gotta go way back there. Here too. Here too. Here there. Okay. All right, so yeah, we swept some equal lows down here. Right. Liquidity, nice. Right, boom. Some liquidity that's got swept. So yeah. As of right now, looks like what we want to see is here, boom. So knowing that price just broke this 1 hour structure, looks like we might be coming down lower. Okay. So there's a couple things that could potentially happen, right? Be anticipating 15 5-minute accumulation. So really you already just gave it, so we can play that short term there and anticipate target this imbalance. But overall right now, what I'm looking for is some distribution play, right? Coming back down to here, looking for some type of accumulation play. Now if price were to, you know, just blast off, break this structure above this high, and we'd be anticipating distribution above the highs, and then price, you know, accumulating out of there. And if not, right, say if we do get some distribution, we're looking for accumulation out of here. Now, of course, if we close below this low, we'll be looking lower for accumulation plays. If not, we get close below this low, then then of course, yeah, be switching directions, going down, potentially coming into this imbalance, flipping all this liquidity that's right there. And yeah, we'll see what that do for GJ. I do have a play right now. Kind of sweet. That's a clean play. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me put a pending order here. All right, cool. All right, so that's pretty clean. Anyways, no, we don't do silver first. We always do gold first. This thing's bullish. Like, oh wait, hold on. Let's change this. I don't want to erase my stuff. This thing is bullish, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. The most bullish thing, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Weekly is bullish. Daily bullish, right? Went higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Swept liquidity, then took off, right? So a lot of things happen. Yeah, that thing's leaving me. All right, so yeah, 4-hour daily, they're all bullish. Okay, and then yeah, this was clean. That was clean. Yeah, there's nothing on the 4, right? Really nothing over there. This thing is bullish as heck. Right. Yeah. Look at that. So really what I want to see is a 15-minute distribution. Oh, we did get a 15-minute distribution right here. So potentially you can just take this off the open, right? And if I'm gonna be honest, I am in this short right now, right? Because I don't buy above the highs. It just makes no sense, especially how bullish it is, right? And you can see that we never broke. I mean, we broke this. No, we never broke structure going up. Just kept going up. We finally got a break of structure right here. So you can anticipate 5-minute, 1-minute distribution. Okay. If you want to count this as a break, then yeah. Right. Price can potentially distribute out of here. Sweeping all this liquidity out of here. But honestly, this thing is super duper bullish. Okay, I don't think it might just continue going up and up and up, right? But that's where we come in. Okay. Target imbalances. There's just a lot of liquidity just sitting down here, so we'll see, because this thing is bullish. I like everything's bullish about this play. I really want to take a look at what the heck happened here. Where was it? Was it the daily? Oh yeah, this. Look at this, y'all. Right there. 4-hour, look. So you see this, right? That candle, boom. 4 hours. So you be anticipating a 4-hour, 1-hour play, right? What did it do? The price came down, lower low, lower high, low, lower high, right? It swept all this liquidity, right? And mind you, it was consolidating. It wasn't. Oh, shoot. It was consolidating. It wasn't really going anywhere. So it was money up and down. But you gotta remember, where are we? Where are we? Right? And that guy had a point right there. Boom. Boom. Right? So, right, it swept liquidity and it just popped up, right? Boom. Yeah, that's clean. So, yeah, I mean, if you've seen this play, look that play, nice. Congrats. Okay. Yeah, that's clean. And then it came into these imbalances as well and took off. So yeah, honestly, for me, right, I'll be anticipating bearish, probably coming back down to this imbalance. If we accumulate, then yep, continue going along, continue to hold, right? Because this is the most bullish asset in the world right now. Yeah, that's go for you. So as of right now, if price distributes, right, be anticipating price come back in that to there to accumulate. If not, the price were to close above here, be anticipating accumulation going long. Just like so. Whoa. A second, guys. I'm tired. I should really go to sleep. All right. Let's take a look at silver, though. Let's talk about. Higher low, higher high. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. You got higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay. So really, right, this is your area. Okay, so what we anticipate for retracement is like a 4-hour, 1-hour break. And we're just like chilling right now. Like it's right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right. So as of right now, honestly, until if we get a break below here, then yeah, we anticipate price to come back down lower and potentially accumulate out of here. If it breaks below that low, then we come down lower, potentially come into these imbalances, right? Sweeping all this liquidity right there. And then, right, looking for long up there, continue to go long. But as of right now, right, this is your area of interest. Point of interest right there. We looking at this 4-hour, we looking for a 1-hour 15-minute accumulation. We did get it, right? So we got the retracement, and then we got the accumulation play right here, right? So what we really look for is price doing this thing. It's like so. So we look for a 5-minute, 1-minute distribution, and then a little accumulation play. Boom. All right, we did get accumulation out of here. There. So what we be looking for is a 1-minute accumulation play right here, which we did get right here too. Went there and it dropped down lower. It came back up. So really, this could have been your on your interest right here. Boom. And then minimize it. Now you could have took it right here, or you could have waited for this. Right? Went lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, break. And there you go. You put your stop loss right here. Stop loss right here. And if you played that, you'll be up at 1-9 right now. Clean. So yeah, anticipating that, right? we'll see what it does. Okay, for gold, silver, and I gotta go after this because my stomach hurt. Not gonna lie to you guys. Oh, we are currently at a weekly low. So we'll be anticipating a 4 hour, 1 hour accumulation. 4 hour accumulation. So if price were to close above here, then we'd be looking for accumulation out of here, taking above these highs, sweeping this liquidity, right? We are inside of a point of interest where price they sweep all that liquidity. So, and we are within an imbalance as of right now. But right now, right, this is our higher low, right? So if we look for a 15, we did get, right? We anticipating more shorts going lower and lower, right? And yeah, that's it for US30, right? There's more being said, right? So if price were to close below here today, then yeah, we'd be anticipating distribution plays, right? But if price don't distribute out of there, we might sweep these highs, okay? And if it continue to go down lower, we anticipate price taking these lows. It doesn't have to take the lows. It might just distribute, come back, accumulate, distribute, and then come back down there, sweeping these lows, coming to its imbalance. So that's all I have for this, right? So I'm gonna end this video. I was gonna show you a play that I'm in currently, okay? But I gotta go. But stay blessed. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And remember, there's always opportunities in the market. You just have to be patient. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and peace. All right, T. All right, this is where I come in, right? That'll be for my video. But, right? Goes this consolidator right now. Okay, yeah, that's the play I wanted to show you guys. There were some crazy plays that happened here. Right? I took this. UJ. Okay. I don't want to confuse y'all. Like, what is all this? Right, so I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. So you have the weekly. Let's focus here. Okay. So take a look here. You have the monthly. Monthly did get some distribution out of here. Okay. Look at this. Right. Monthly gets some distribution out of there. And currently what we want to look for is a weekly, daily break. Right. And as of right now, this thing is bullish, right? Especially on the weekly. You got higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay. We did get a break of structure right here. Area that never got mitigated out of, but we did break above that high. So, you know, after breaking above the high, started distributing above the highs. But as of right now, daily, yeah, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay. I'm taking a look at this imbalance here. Okay. So what I want to see is like a 4 hour, 1 hour accumulation play, which on here we did get a nice accumulation play. Okay. So you got the 1 hour and the 4 hour, right? And honestly, right? So I want to mark this up for you guys, right? So you have the daily there, you got the imbalance, right? Potential accumulation, but you also have which is the 4 hour, which right here, it did break structure. Okay. It did tap into this area, and it could come back into there. It's still a valid point of interest, right? Still a valid point of interest in there. So, you know, price can still come back in there and distribute, but it distribute out of there. Lower low. This is our lower high. Okay. And as of right now, actually, my lower low, lower high, lower low, price did break right there out of that point of interest. Okay. Did get a break of structure. Okay. And on top of that, we do have our point of interest right there. But hear me out. What we'd be looking for, I think we just got hit in. Ladies and gents. Cool. All right, so we got a 4 hour point of interest. So we'd be looking for like a 5-minute accumulation. Now we did get an accumulation play here. Right, so we'd be anticipating some type of 5-minute accumulation. Now, as of right now, right, price did break this structure off of the 15. Right, so we already started this counter trend right here. Boom. Right, we started the counter trend. As you can see, it started going up, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then price broke structure right here. Boom. So we were anticipating some type of distribution play. So what we like to look for is a 5-minute, 1-minute distribution out of this area. So what we got was this, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Price did break, which I wonder if I put my high above there. Oh, I did. I think. Yeah, I put my high above there. So So we got a 5-minute distribution right here. So honestly, you could play this. Boom. I played it. I put a limit order right there. Pretty clean play. So we'll see if it plays out. Okay. But I want to show you guys what I played. Okay. So when it came up here, we were taking a look at the 15-minute, right? Really came up here and we had some distribution play right here. Boom. Now I saw this, I was like, okay, well, since we did get this distribution play, I saw this opportunity. I just took it off the 15. I didn't dive into like the 5-minute. I didn't dive into the 1 minute. I just played it, right? So what you could have done, right, based off of the 15-minute point of interest, it went down to lower time frame. But all right, well, let's wait for a 5-minute break, 1 minute break, right? It went higher high. Well, actually, it broke structure. Okay, so really, wait for this. When price broke, you saw this higher high, higher low, higher high. Price did break right here. And what you could have done was, all right, well, I'll play it, right? And just play it. Just trust your analysis. Could play it here. Your stop loss above the high still. Or, play it tight. Play aggressive. You'll still be in that trade. And right now it'd be a 1-7. So I played it. I'm still in this trade currently. I am break even, right? And I am currently in this trade here. And what I want to do is probably take it to the low. Honestly, what I really want to do is take it to this low, because 15 minutes still bearish to me. So I played this play. We'll see if it plays. If not, then honestly, it's probably gonna be my last play of the day. I want to overtrade. But this 5-minute distribution out of this area, especially out of the imbalance, is pretty clean to me. So that's my analysis. True analysis. I don't know if it's anybody's on here. Anybody watching? Fine. But yeah, this is pretty clean to me. So I'm really holding this one that I'm break even with. I'm just gonna swing it, right? If it comes to this low, somewhere between this low, I'm gonna set an alert. I'm gonna secure partials again. If it does not, then okay. And yeah. Also, I wanted to look at crypto. Right, this thing is right. Y'all, I've been looking at this thing for God knows how long. You see all this drawings? I've been anticipating this crap for a long time. All right, so I want to maybe get some evidence here. Let's look at a clean chart. Okay, right, monthly, higher high, higher low, higher high. So this thing is bullish at the current moment, right? And then you have the weekly. So we want to see a weekly and daily, break a structure. Okay, so what we got was, right, we're coming back down to this area, right? Previous accumulation play. So you can anticipate potential accumulations. What you want to see is reaccumulation play, and then taking these highs, price coming back down up to like 125 potentially. As of right now, it dropped like crazy, right? So you have price went lower low, lower high, lower low, price broke. We're anticipating in here accumulation, which we did get lower low, lower high, lower low. Came right here, sat there for a couple days, which I kind of called out for somebody. I was like, yeah, I mean, wait for that. Right? It accumulated right there. You could have looked at the 4 hour, 1 hour, and so on and so forth. We're not gonna go that deep. Okay. So we did go create new high, higher low, higher high. So I'm pretty sure potentially we did get some type of 4 hour, 1 hour distribution, which was very clean. Right there. And you know, I was talking to this guy, I was like, man, he wanted to buy again to 88. I think. Yeah, he wanted to swing the price. I'm like, brother, no. Careful though. Right? Not saying that I was wrong or I'm right, but like, you know, current structure is showing bearish action for me. So I was like, okay, well, you got a 4 hour break, is what we anticipate. A 4 hour, 15 5-minute accumulation play. So we did get this. Got higher high, higher low, higher high. Right? Even went higher, I think. Take a look. Went higher high, higher low, higher high. Price, bro. This was clean. I'm not gonna hold. That was clean. This was clean. Take it. I think I was in this play, but the thing is I put it in too tight. My spread took me out, but if I played this, I'll still be in this. I think I would be in it, but yeah. Right now that's a 1 in 36. Okay, so but for Bitcoin, we anticipating the daily did just break, so we anticipating some type of accumulation below the low based off of the 4 hour, 1 hour. I don't want to hear that ding. I hear ding. Throws me off. Cool. All right, so yeah. So we anticipating 4 hour and 1 hour accumulation. Oh, we did get it. Okay. All right. And now we are accumulating, in my opinion. So we break a structure. Right. So we'll be anticipating a 15. Okay. Right. Yep. It's in the right spot too. It's clean. I'm gonna take it. I don't know about y'all, but that's right where we need to be. Right is tight too. Pretty clean in my opinion. What about UJ? I think we might get out on UJ. We'll see though. But honestly, I'll take it. Right. It doesn't mean that, price is gonna blast up, because price can always, take off. But look, I'm holding this thing. First target, this one, second target right there, right? So that's what I want to see. I'm taking Bitcoin. I don't know about you, but I'm done. I don't want to trade no more. Where I am. Go within my limits here. Okay. I think gold. Yeah, we in all these trades. So probably gonna check this again. I'm probably set alerts. Set alerts. Pop in. And then drop in. So I don't want to check this thing anymore. I gotta get away from the charts. I've been on the charts too long. Same thing for UJ. Say dropping. Very low. Then we dropping. There. Okay. And then what else? What else am I in? And then go. That's it. No more plays for me today. I'm done. Done. Okay. Honestly, it's just a 15-minute. It didn't show no evidence. I don't even count this. To be honest, like it's really bullish to me, but you know, whatever. And then yeah, I'll just set alert right here. If it comes right here, then you know, popping. And right here is dropping. Now I'll probably check in like 2-3 hours or so. Yeah. What did we say about US 30? Oh yeah, we're anticipating shorts. That's clean, my friend. Alrighty. Yeah, I want to get away from charts. I want to enjoy my day. And if it creates a new low. Oh yeah, UJ. I think I wanted to put alert new low. Because I want to be able to check my account. That's the only time I'll look at the chart. Already dropping, but I'll be moving my SL. Ready? All right, y'all. You in any of the plays with me? We'll see what happens. At the end of the day, we are profitable. Yeah. Profitable. Anyways, y'all. Peace out. Much love. And yeah. This time it's be blessed, stay blessed. And remember, there's always opportunities in the market. You just have to be patient. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'll see you next time. Peace.